to 709 Meridian, an audio commentary podcast. My name's Andrew.
And this is D.
And we are back finishing up our Nightmare duology of Nightmare on Elm Street 84 and Nightmare on Elm Street 2010. This is the 2010 one, unfortunately. Jackie Earle Haley as Freddy Krueger, we looked at it last time. I don't know if we recorded it, but we did look and see whether or not this derailed his career, and it didn't help, but it wasn't like his last hurrah.
No,
but it was close
this
to the
was
last.
This was supposed to be his next big thing, though.
Yeah, this was supposed to be a big thing. He was actually, I believe, signed for more than one, which was a big deal for Platinum Dunes because that was their thing. They sort of did we can talk about it during the movie because otherwise we'd have to watch the acting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is directed by the guy who directed the Nirvana video "Smells Like Teen Spirit." I don't know if he's directed anything else as far as a feature film. So that's who they got. We can talk about some other things then. I think we should just hit it and fucking
because this
is bad for a Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, so here we go. New Line, the house that Freddy built. Was Platinum Dunes at New Line or no? It was at Paramount, right?
I think.
I mean, they got around eventually. That was sort of the big deal.
They partnered with Paramount because of Friday the 13th, another.
Yes, and also Paramount is Michael Bay's home. So, Okay. So one of the big deals about this was that what if Freddy was falsely accused?
Yes. This was going to be the initial, and then they changed it back to, he was always evil.
Yeah. So it became a lot less interesting immediately upon that, decision. Casting wise, we've got some familiar names, gonna have some familiar faces. Nobody who's good. Rooney Mara, I haven't seen enough of to comment, but she's terrible in this. So,
yeah.
Music by the Transformers guy.
And it just so people know, we're not looking at this through nostalgia glasses either. This was just, it's one of those, people talk about how they canceled Batgirl, and
Batgirl's better than this. Batgirl was 100 times better than this. Guaranteed.
It's not right to me that I don't like the fact this was when everybody was reboot happy, remakes.
Yep. And we don't know for sure, but one of the things about the duologies doing the remakes is we might do some John Carpenter. And that is a wonderful example of just fucking garbage for the most part. Just utter tripe. Okay. So this guy was he was in Twilight, right?
I'm out on that one.
Okay. I think he's like a Twilight.
What I know about Twilight is Bryce Dallas Howard was in a couple of them, right?
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Anna Kendrick was in it, and I'm like, really?
Right. Yeah.
but no. So maybe he was in those, maybe he wasn't, but he's of that ilk. Um, I mean, Platinum Dunes sort of. Okay.
They thought that they had a thing going with because they had the one hit remake,
Yeah,
which was I think it was Texas
it was
Chainsaw
Texas
Massacre,
Chainsaw 1.
and then yeah, and then they just said, "Oh, we got to do them all now and have our own," you know.
And they did like some original ones. I watched that Dennis Quaid one that sucked.
Hmm.
Horseman, the
Uh,
serial killer one, it sucks. Because I mean, these are all basically just like, what if David Fincher made every movie the way he made Seven, right? Like,
right,
and this is a little bit
because they all
different.
had the same look.
Yeah, they all look like they're filmed through a vat of piss, and like element of crime. It's fine, but yeah. So I
The
mean,
hills
Texas
have
Chain
eyes.
Hills Have Eyes. Was that them?
Oh,
Uh-oh. So cool. That was Freddie. But yeah, so we also got to talk about the, not, we don't have to, but we can, but I'm going to. Uh, so you had the so-called torture porn of the late
uh-huh.
aughts, and that was what Texas Chainsaw was part of.
Saw,
Saw, all of those. So those were sort of
Hostel.
like Hostel, yeah, the Eli whatevers. So those were basically pre Bloomhouse. And so now Bloomhouse has basically done what Platinum Dunes has done, which is get their finger in every horror product.
Hmm. Right.
Um, so I mean, there was going to be a Bloomhouse Friday the 13th at some point, right? Like, and that fell apart. And there, so who knows? Okay. Kyle Gellner,
Oh wow.
who is at this point probably 25, is still playing this at like the age of 32.
Right, right.
Now, he was on Veronica
The
Mars,
delinquent.
and I will give him love for Veronica Mars, but
Okay.
he went, he did absolutely nothing with it. And he
Mhm.
just does the same thing over and over again. And it's,
Yeah, he's the delinquent.
yeah,
He's what he's what Ben Foster and Shia would have been if they hadn't.
ooh, that's good. Because I was going to say if Joseph Gordon Levitt was the kid at the beginning of H2O and everything.
Oh yeah, the ever alert Rooney Mara.
Sorry, what was that out loud? Now, is the or Springwood Diner,
Mm.
that was not part of the one we watched last week.
No,
Um, it might be in.
it's in 4.
Is it okay? Because I was like, isn't there a diner? There's a diner for some reason in Jason Goes to Hell because Aaron Gray plays the.
Mm-hmm.
But that didn't take place in Springwood. They didn't try to tie it
No,
in that way.
no. With the exception of the Freddy hand coming up at the
Yeah.
end.
Okay.
They're really a nightmare cafe. That's
Yeah, there you go.
That's what it should have been. There's where your Robert Englund cameo.
Right? Does he even cameo in this?
I don't think so. I don't know. I think there was rumors. They were like, "Yeah, he's gonna be Freddy's dad in a flashback."
Somebody's always Freddy's.
Why is it always?
West. West is gonna be his dad in a flashback. They filmed it, man. It's cut. They filmed it.
Okay, now
Yeah, now we've got our first look at a very reptilian Freddy.
mhm.
And then we've got reality. Oh, so much for Kellen Lutz. He's the Drew Barrymore of this.
Oh wow, that was pre-title,
Yep.
huh?
9 minute
Platinum
cold
dudes,
open.
folks.
Yeah, there you go. Lucky us. Now they did not make the Halloween. That was Rod Zombie. So he like
Right, Rob Zombie got it right
it
before
was yeah,
they could have.
it was saved from Platinum Dunes.
Because it would have looked just like this.
And that's not what I mean. The Rob Zombie Halloween movies are uniquely fucking terrible movies. Like
Yeah, well, he decided to go hellbilly with it. So
he decided to go hillbilly with it. The second one is um very fucking weird. The second one, I was convinced. What did I see? I saw like the director's cut, and then for some reason, I was convinced that if you just make it sounded like the theatrical cut was better. So I watched it and I was like, it's not fucking better. What the hell was I
no,
thinking?
I don't think I might have watched them in pieces and never bothered. They play them on Plex Pluto.
Well, I mean, Malcolm McDowell's terrible. And the girl's terrible. And
Oh,
yeah, so okay, so
oh,
it's Clancy Brown.
Nancy
It's
Brown.
John Saxon.
Is this his 709 debut? Have
It
we seen
might
anything with
be.
Clancy Brown yet?
I don't think we have.
Hmm.
That's impressive. Oh, he's Kyle Gallner's dad. Okay. Oh,
Uh,
yep.
it's just if they weren't already walking around like zombies to begin with,
Right. Yeah.
like how is this kid not a vampire? He looks like one of the Lost Boys.
Right. But I forgot Katie Cassidy. It's so long since I watched Arrow. It's been so safe. She never joined Legends of Tomorrow. She was never willing to make the leap.
Uh, well, they already had what you call it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But she had a run of these parts, though.
Did she? Um,
It, you know, she became kind of the how you would say the Janet Leigh of these
okay.
movies. I mean, damn, it was what Taken.
No, she wasn't in Taken. That was Maggie
No, she was
Grace.
in. No, Maggie Grace played the daughter. She played the friend that she went over there with.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Katie Cassidy was in a movie that. Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah. and then she died,
Oh,
and they overdosed her. And then she was in there was When a Stranger Calls remake. She played the slutty best friend who ends up getting killed by the killer.
now
Yeah.
she's Sean Cassidy's daughter,
No, it's David.
David
Yeah.
Cassidy's daughter, and apparently he was a complete son of a bitch of a
Right. He
dad.
was an asshole to her. He didn't claim her till she was like trying to do they were really trying to make her happen at one point where she was gonna be like a Britney Spears type, but
God, oh, I'm so glad I either didn't know this or forgot it or blocked it intentionally from my mind.
I believe it was her.
That makes sense.
I don't know if he had another daughter, but I believe it was they were trying to launch her at one point.
This is weird. My pictures are missing. Hmm. All the photos.
Oh, she's playing Ronnie Blakely,
Mm-hmm.
but not really because wait, yeah, Ronnie Blakely played Nancy's mother.
Right. Connie
But
Britton's the name, the adult
mm,
name. I don't know who this is.
she's got that like everybody's so like they already have people just hollowed out.
Mhm. Well, no, because this one came. This was one of the last of the Platinum Dunes remakes. It might have been the last
Where
main
they just
Platinum
gave up.
Dunes remakes, and they gave up after this. And I think with Jackie Earl Haley, there was like this idea: what if they did this and they made it? What if it was a good movie?
Right.
And then they didn't do that at all. So it was just like, well, what's the fucking point of that then? Like, they're never going to actually make a good movie.
No, there's no for one thing, they keep wanting to bring oh, Robert Englund has to do one more. It's
Oh,
like,
God.
no. They always want all these, it's just, he keeps retiring. Like he ripped off everybody in Chicago that year. Or he was signing autographs. It was supposed to be the last time
Uh,
he wore the Freddy makeup, and then he turned around and did a guest spot on the Goldbergs or some shit.
Wait, does this take place in the modern day? Or is it supposed to be in the 80s? It's
Yeah,
modern
this is
day.
modern day.
Where the fuck are their sidekicks or whatever? Like,
Uh-oh.
yes, hurry. Can we get along? Thank you. Well, yeah, I know why your mom would get rid of your creepy ass dolls too, fucking weirdo.
Oh,
Mhm. It seems like most of the problems in a Nightmare on Elm Street movie are just solved by moving away from Crystal Lake or whatever it's called. Like all of these people should have moved.
yeah. But it's weird how they explain it, how Freddy's reach, how
Yeah.
far Freddy's reach goes.
And that was like kind of one of the interesting things about Nightmare on Elm Street was is that like They did try to answer the fans' questions.
Mm-hmm.
The fans just didn't like what a bunch of fucking coked out New Line execs came up with.
Like part 3, they claimed that was his most powerful up until that point.
If you need to talk to somebody, I'm 35, so I know some things. Wait, Clancy Brown's not the sheriff, he's the school principal? What is this fucking movie? Oh, this dude. He was just in
Hmm.
I think it was. Hold on, let's see. It could just be another bald white guy.
Oh man, the emo hair. Jeez.
I don't think that's him. I thought it was the guy who was in A Serious Man, the Coen Brothers.
Oh, not. I'm flipping pages through the book and looking at scarier images. Oh,
Oh, it's Freddy's glove. Nobody else sees it except me. Wow.
uh,
Wow.
okay. So there's Jackie Earl Haley's creepy Freddy trying to be funny. Uh,
God. Also, he looks a little bit like Joel Gray and
Remo.
Remo. Just gonna
The hell is wrong with you, guy? What is all that stuff doing in a textbook, anyways? Like,
that
what medieval shit are they learning in that class?
he's drawn on
Medieval
the board
alchemy.
like that. Yeah. Platinum Dune, so we got to have our product placement.
The bug.
It's such a nice car. Look at that car. You could just use
Uh-huh.
that as a commercial. Oh, it's perfectly framed. Oh, look at that. You can look
See
just as.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Drive the bug. Platinum Dunes and VW. Volkswagen.
Come on, move it along.
Oh, it's Scream. Get it?
So, did Blue Mouse get Scream, or it was somebody else? Right? It was some other
Now,
like.
Paramount has it, I think. Oh, thank you, expositional mother.
Oh,
God,
God,
who's this day player?
probably was a neighbor on the OC or something. Like,
She looks like one of Jack's girlfriends on Three's
really
Company.
does. Jack's girlfriend,
Damn,
Three's Company.
that uniform. It's just like,
That's why I asked if it was a fucking period piece. Oh, what car is that? Oh, I think that was a Prius who clearly did not like sign, so you didn't fucking see their logo 7 times. Oh,
okay, here's the thing. She set the alarm, right? so far she knows this asshole comes for her in her sleep. So there's no way he's breaking in the house.
They didn't even use the names from the other one, did they?
I think so.
This is like, oh god, it's Scream. You're right.
Well, he did it in the other one too.
Yeah,
When Johnny Depp crawled through the window. But this isn't Johnny Depp. He's
no,
supposed to be
this is Blondie's.
right.
What face? It's
He's supposed to be Nick Curry,
yeah. I was trying to think of his other
and they
name.
don't. Oh yeah,
Not Leo Rossi. Leo Rossi's still Leo Rossi.
yeah. Something. Damn,
Jesus Garcia.
Garcia.
Jesus
Yeah,
Garcia. Yeah.
and they're supposed to be, committing debauchery.
Hey, but we're 25 minutes in and she's still alive. That was the thing about old girl, and the other one is she died right away.
Because right now Nancy is a side character.
Yeah, and I don't think that really changes that much.
Uh-uh. That's crazy. Because ain't this just 90 minutes?
95, I think. Yeah,
Holy
95.
shit, dude. So somewhere they buried a director's cut that's well over 2 hours.
Okay, why can't we do in sleep deprived kid makeup better than we could do in the 80s?
Mm,
Like they're talking about how tired they are, and I'm just like, I mean, you don't seem that tired. You're sleeping right now. Like, oh, okay, sure. You were sleeping.
uh-oh.
Now, this was kind of already after they disappointed with Friday the 13th. Like,
Well, Friday 13th made money, but it didn't make, I guess, the kind of money they were hoping it would from one of these.
yeah,
'Cause they were always clout chasing Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I don't know what type of money it made, but apparently,
I mean, I think it made good. Like, we could actually look at this, but we're not going to. It made pretty good money for when it came out and like budget and all that, and so it was like a breakout hit.
yeah. Oh
God,
no.
Katie Cassidy, you can't even cry over a dead dog. Ah,
Uh,
yeah.
all right, Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh. Yee.
Oh, I wonder if Peter Hames would have shot this darker.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
All right.
He's so boring. He's so boring.
The jump scares are what just because you can almost time it at this point.
Like, they should have gotten Jim Carrey. Like, something, some personality. There's no personality.
Well, that was the thing. Freddy was a boogeyman till what, three? When he started giving him more dialogue.
Yeah, the second one, it feels like he's barely in it.
Yeah.
Second one feels like Godzilla breeds again, like Freddy's in it at the end, and then there's a whole sequence with like a fake head, so they don't have to have the actual Freddy. Can we just kill her, please?
Oh, there we go.
Now, okay, so I believe we're gonna repeat the
Yeah, it's gonna be.
sequence.
Yeah, it's too iconic. You have to do it. Oh,
Oh,
here's the thing. When does Freddy ever kill anybody else with this ferocity? You know what I mean?
yeah,
When is
it's
he ever tossing people around and oh, what size shark is responsible for this?
oh man. See, that's what you know.
Oh,
Spielberg's good business senses saved the world. Bloomhouse Jaws.
oh, or you just see the shark from the start, or they'll do a lot of shark vision. See, we've developed this new camera technique.
Somebody's painting. Oh, it's Rooney Mara.
And Friday Light.
Connie Brighton.
Yeah.
Love Connie Brighton.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
I'm covered in blood. It's okay. It's okay. Have you seen River's Edge?
Another group of kids who just
That's what they should have done. They should have done Nightmare on Elm Street River's Edge, where it's just he's fucking making up, he's scared everybody to do it, to get away with, to plot the murders. Like Scream or whatever. There you go. You just put it all together in a blender. Dreams.
see how she's just the whole rocking thing.
Well, what I like is that he's rocking with her. Like,
Right. You
you die in real life.
never take me alive.
Oh God, is he gonna get on the bike? Please get on the bike. Fucking do it. Damn it.
Oh,
Why is the bike there?
it's when Matt Dillon got shot in The Outsiders. He doesn't have a gun. He's just a kid.
I mean, to make those wounds, he would have needed like what, a bone saw or something.
Mm,
He should have just stuck around and been like, I mean, you tell me how I did this.
right.
with what's available to me at hand. Like,
Oh, Wes Craven's Shocker. See, that's another one they could redo.
yep.
Wait a minute.
Yep. There was nothing there. Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep. That was it. That was it. Oh, look, we do have cell phones. Kyle Gallner's got
Dumb as
one
hell.
shirt. I've only got my Joy Division shirt.
TV's Bart Allen.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh. Okay, so this is a twofer then, because unless Freddy just kills him and then the cellmate is like, what the fuck?
Yeah. What? God. Oh, we're going to Powell's bookstore. That's right. It takes place in Portland. It was supposed to be grunge or something.
Oh wow.
Oh. Yes, I'd be falling asleep too.
Um,
Oh, computer entering sleep mode. Fuck yeah, bad dream sequence coming up.
oh, so I guess is he the Johnny Depp?
I don't think that does he make it long enough to be the Johnny Depp?
Uh,
Maybe. I mean, that was what was so weird about Nightmare 84 is that you just lose track of oh god.
well, it
Like,
had to guarantee it had a final girl, though. You know,
yeah,
that's what all those movies had to have was a final girl. Now there was, every now and then they had a final guy with the girl, but
right. To which it seemed like Johnny Depp was going to be, and then he sort
right.
of fell asleep, basically. He slept through the finale. He slept through his big moment.
Mhm.
So honestly, I'm liking my Jim Carrey idea.
Honestly, I bet he could do a creepy Freddy though, instead of a manic Jim Carrey Freddy.
Yeah. But also
I don't
just
think
like,
about it. You know who else might be pretty good?
hmm,
Who I think needs more of a chance than they keep giving him? Johnny Knoxville.
I've never seen him in anything that I know of. So
I struggled through We Summon the Darkness the other night.
okay.
He's good. You know, I saw
Right.
that one dumbass, that silly Adventureland movie or whatever, Funland that he did.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like it wasn't like it was a movie, but it was with some of the
It was
jackass
the
guys in it.
amusement park one.
Right. Yeah. He was pretty good in that.
Okay.
But he could do both. He could do funny and he can carry a creepy part. He's kind of a if I could put him in a category, he's very much he could be a Brad Dourif type.
Okay. Well, it's also just kind of like I'd like to see one of these where they spent real money on it because it's supposed to be dream sequences, right? So there's not supposed to be a budget, except there is.
Well, here it's obvious they're trying to emulate the first movie
Yeah.
a lot.
But we've already seen that. Then we've seen it again in six. Then we've seen it again in New Nightmare. Then we've seen it again in Freddy versus Jason. So it's just
Hmm.
kind of like,
Yeah, come up with something different if it's going to
oh,
be the reboot, you know?
God. Why didn't they hire somebody to dub his voice?
Yeah, he sounds too much like Rorschach.
Yeah.
And I gotta hand it to Jackie, man. He tried.
He did.
I can't blame him. It's
I
just
mean,
all of this doesn't work. It
yeah. Are we gonna get a jump scare? I sure hope we get a fucking jump scare. Cool.
mm,
I guess it's
I'll
good
see.
that Ryan Reynolds doesn't
Wait
like
a minute.
this.
Wait a minute. The cellmate freaking out. Oh
Oh
god.
yeah. Yeah, he did. That fucking guy did it. That's oh god.
Wow. Little
Oh
chainsaw massacre here, huh?
yep. Here, have some caffeine pills.
Is it Hypnosil? I remember at one point they were trying to make Hypnosil a thing too.
Yep. We should have paid attention to see what it was. What's your necklace mean?
I'm a werewolf. Ugh.
Has he ever played a werewolf?
I if he hasn't, damn it, he should.
Yep. Oh, the Pied Piper. That's who Freddy is.
See, how come? Here's another thing. We don't have a Nightmare on Elm Street that exists in a world where these kids read Stephen King.
Okay, that's what we need. We need the. Okay,
I mean, come
yeah.
on.
No,
They reference Nightmare on Elm Street in it because it takes place in the 80s now, but now if you do a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, they need to be savvy of, you know.
that's what you do. That's the next remake. But it's set in the 90s. So it's a bunch of self aware 90s
Right, because
goths versus Freddy.
this doesn't really work with them not, not knowing how to deal with Freddy in a way. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah, it's like they haven't seen any fucking horror movies.
Looking up shit on sleep deprivation. I'm like, come on, man. Young kids know about this shit already.
You've already written a bunch of fucking essays about how you should start school at 10:30.
Yeah.
Hey, I told him I'd do this if I had to do less work than the guy who played the Pretender or the Sentinel in Friday the 13th.
I
Wow.
like how Connie Britton always looks like she came back from the hairdressers.
Yep. I also like how that insert was clearly done when Connie Britton was like, nope. Are you lying to me, Mom?
Oh, she drawing Freddy pictures. Okay.
No, I think they're just generally scary pictures. What's so
Oh, Lydia.
sad about this is that there is so much Nightmare on Elm Street lore, like, and production design and things like that. Like, four or five, one of those two has some really elaborate production design in Nightmare Land.
Right.
New Nightmare's got some gorgeous design, and they didn't do shit with that. Like,
No, nobody really had vision for this.
no.
This was a we got to get this out here because we got all the other ones. Since we did them all, we got to do this one and see.
Well, I
They
mean,
keep asking about this.
Michael Bay is very much a guy who always promises the next one will be better,
Hmm.
right? Like, he's always hyping his next thing. It comes out, it doesn't
What
do the
was the
thing. He hypes the
hell was he
next thing.
doing when they were doing this though? Like this is one of the ones he clearly didn't pay attention to because
He was doing one of the Transformers, right? 2010?
oh,
He must have been
probably
doing a trans.
good.
Like all
Oh,
that
they
shit about how he was
did
never
that.
going to do a Transformers after the first one, and then after the second one, then after the third one, then after the fourth one, and then after the fifth one. I think he's finally stopped making them. But
Yeah,
like, it's not.
whichever one with the last one with Marky Mark. Then they did the Bumblebee movie.
Bumblebee.
It's snowing in my room.
Is it? I don't really feel like that's good snow. I mean,
That's that Kill Bill snow.
oh, cool, a realty sign. It should be. No, no, it's not. It's the. Wow. Did John Badham piss him off or something? Well, so this was
He
written by
said no.
Wesley.
You'll have to pull short circuit for my cold dead hands.
Fuck yeah, that's it. Blue Mouse, short circuit. I'm just a nightmare on Elm Street.
You know what? And this is a kind of a wild idea. What if you got what if you got Will Smith to play Freddy Krueger?
I was just thinking about the song. I mean, might as well. Like,
I mean, what if you got him just to play Sinister just this one time? You know?
right. Okay. So this is from a story by Wesley Strict and a Um, Co-written by Eric Heiser. Eric Heiser is the guy who did the Thing sequel or remake, the pre-make role that sucked. He wrote Bloodshot with Vin Diesel,
Oh god,
Bird
I
Box,
haven't seen that
the
one.
Netflix, Extinction, which I believe was in Netflix, Arrival, which did not have a good script. But anyway, Lights Out. Oh, it's Maria Bello. I'd see that. But then also Final Destination 5.
Oh
So,
wow.
whereas Wesley Strict has not really
Huh.
ever. Wesley Strict is uneven. He's written a lot of stuff that I like, but a lot of not good stuff too.
Okay. Since we're speaking of evil, dead, vengeful spirits,
Okay.
I figured out the idea for a dark reboot of Casper.
Okay.
Casper is the spirit of a dead kid who, in order to stay out of, he's kept out of heaven or whatever. So on Earth, in order to stay on the earthly plane, he has to steal spirits of kids that he makes friends with. And his uncles are the spirits of dead Ghostbusters types that try to keep him out of heaven. So the only way they could do it is be ghosts themselves. But since he collect every spirit he collects earns him a spot to go, and they're trying to prevent him from doing that shit. Okay, so here we are in the flashback.
It's 3D, man.
Hold on, who was that? Oh, never mind. They're not gonna show him. Oh, oh, see, it's the Freddy. Oh, he had fun with the children.
I don't remember how far they got with the idea. Like,
Well, it was kind of, it was always retconned
yeah,
because initially he was just a child murderer. Then they were like, oh, he touched those kids.
yeah,
Then there was the one from the version from Freddy's Nightmares where they went through a whole trial and shit.
holy shit.
Yeah.
He's in my dreams, Mom. He's all burned up.
They went through a trial and they let him go on some sort of weird technicality. And that's when the parents got together to go fry his ass. You know, and there they burned him in the boiler room, I think. Oh, Super Dad, Clancy Brown. Get the hell out that car.
Johnny Depp would have at least fucking tried to help, kid. That's why he's got to be Johnny Depp for 30 years. Not anymore. Don't be like Johnny Depp.
You know,
Oh,
seeing
God.
Rooney Mara. Every time I see Rooney Mara, I just appreciate Kate Mara so much more.
Are they siblings?
Yep. Wouldn't think, but yeah.
Okay. So we're back to school. Life is back like it used to be. She gets to keep the picture. She's crossing out the kids that are killed. It's Dell. Dell Computers, but not Google, was happy to provide these things.
Oh, see, somebody else died.
It looks just like Katie Cassidy.
Killed, died. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
It's almost like half of our class.
Jesus.
I picked the wrong day to stop chiefing, bro.
Oh, come on. Just kill him already.
Oh, is he going to get him in the water?
Yeah, of course he is.
Because, yeah, ever since Swim Fan, one of the kids had to be a swimmer in the movie.
Never seen Swim Fan.
God, it's gloriously awful, but it's fun. You know, it's
Right.
stupid. Matter of fact, I looked at the year it came out, and I'm like, how did this not come out in the '90s? Because it fit that like around the time Scream and all those movies were
Right.
hot. Oh,
Ugh.
oh,
Oh.
wait, how does he get this nightmare?
Because we need this information in the plot at this point. So
So what is this? Freddy calling out for help? I could be a good guy if you just stop these people from killing me.
yeah, I feel like Kyle Gallner should have fired his agent.
Oh, that's Clancy Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, he was one of the main ones. Oh no.
No, it is. It's Clancy Brown. Of course he was.
Yeah, he beating the shit out of that door.
Look at his fucking sweater.
It's the trunk from Goodfellas. They got Billy Bats in there.
I got a wing.
uh,
Mhm.
Okay. Oh. 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 He was wearing the sweater. Damn, that actually would have been a good shot if it was
Right.
one of the Robert Englund movies.
We're watching a different movie.
Oh shit!
We've got a burn suit and some CGI.
Oh,
Cool. I'm still going to be in the movie. Cool.
no.
Cool.
All this time, she's
Yeah. And just crossing off those kids. Why wouldn't you
like,
cross off their fucking names? Like, that's weird.
not only that, how many names do you have to go through before hard-headed dummy? Oh man. Oh, is that Aaron you?
To check the credits, I don't think.
Oh,
Um,
he's losing sleep. She seems in no way affected. Come on, get that tear out.
yep.
Oh, the struggle. Ah.
Oh.
Uh,
Hmm. Oh. Uh-oh.
oh. They show the passage of time.
He's got a goatee now. You know that.
Right, when they, they kill Freddy. He's fresh faced Clancy Brown. Modern day Clancy Brown's got a goatee. Hmm.
Well, the thing about the goatee is that's like a 90s fucking syndicated TV vibe. Like,
Police captain.
right. Like,
Head of OCP.
mhm. On the show, right?
Right,
Like,
the
the
show.
show.
Canada.
Oh shit, it's just the guy from Highlander the show. He had a goatee like that.
Oh,
Oh,
eesh. Oh,
yeah.
another visual from the original.
Uh,
But it's not the Teen Wolf High School. That's probably not a high school at all. Big ass high school if it is. Jesus.
micro naps. Ugh. We're getting some pills. Maybe we'll get another shot and we can see if it's the
Hmm.
whatever, the ivermectin or whatever the Hydra sleepy time is from 3.
Oh, hypno.
Uh-oh. Hope he doesn't fall asleep while he's in line.
He's gonna fall asleep in there.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, fuck this movie, dude. Not since Return to Horror High have I ever wanted to pick a fight with a movie.
Oh god, she's gonna burn herself because this is hardcore.
Just let the window down. Get some air, stupid.
Go for a fucking walk.
Oh. I got 5 kids, man. Oh.
Oh my god.
What?
Platinum Dunes. Do it. It's Platinum Dunes. You can do it. Yeah, Platinum Dunes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Oh, you could have just fucking done that a second ago without burning yourself.
Of course, they look like
Nope.
junkies in there.
Yeah, I know. CW Bonnie and Clyde pilot.
A very special 7th heaven.
I fell asleep while standing up again. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Those effects.
Oh, is that a trailer moment? Because that
Oh,
would have
hell
been kind of
yeah,
cool.
it is. Okay, what would be funnier is if Arnold steps around the corner and starts beating him with a pipe, like at the end
One
of
of the
2.
pipes.
Yeah.
Let off some steam, Freddy.
Hasta la vista, Freddy.
Freddy. Whoa.
Ooh.
Uh.
Uh-huh. I was holding on to it in the dream world. I can bring it into the real world.
He was fighting the Beast in Black from that episode of Greatest American Hero.
Glenn, I'm gonna sleep and then I'll grab onto him and then you wake me up and we'll kill him, Glenn.
Connie Britton's hair is different every time.
Well, because she's
They
filming
show her.
something else. Like,
She's clear. Yeah, she's obviously not.
it's got to be the hospital right next to my other set. Ooh. Yeah.
Jeez, don't bring attention to yourself, kid.
Not at all.
Oh, wait.
Is that can't be Judith Hogue?
It is.
Is that Judith
Wow.
Hogue?
Judith Hogue.
Aww. That's fucking awesome.
Right on.
Ah. Was she in one of the originals? No.
No. No, she did. Turtles was her first movie. Like,
Okay. Also, New Line Cinema.
Mm-hmm. They cut her out of one of the what you call them. She was in one of the Michael Bay ones.
Transformers.
Turtle movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of the ones he produced.
She cameoed. Okay,
She cameo, but they cut it out.
that's fucking
Weird.
dumb. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot those existed. Sorry.
Yeah, they're the only thing to say about those is the second one was closer to the cartoons. Those designs were garbage.
From the hospital.
Don't look surprised at all.
I mean, I think they're filming on a green screen.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
Why is she all outlined?
because I think I think we're into reshoot territory here. We're in the last 25 minutes. I think we're into reshoots.
Oh, is this them? We're gonna drive out of town. Think if we stay at this hotel right on the border of town.
Oh, she doesn't fit in. Oh.
Yeah, 'cause she's an art girl.
No.
Don't dream and drive.
Don't be funnier than the movie. That's me. They had millions of dollars. They could come up with anything funny. Oh.
I don't think anybody will see it if we just walk away.
Oh, we found our way to the preschool.
Yeah, this is where it goes south when they find out what happened because initially Freddy was going to be changed. Like we said, he was going to be more of a vengeance demon kind of instead of an outright evil presence.
Right.
These kids were going to kind of deserve it. And in a way, I think through the editing and how they're acting, that's how it was supposed to go. I think chunks were cut out because they had to change the script at the last minute.
Yeah. Like,
Because they're not acting like frightened kids. They're acting kind of like, hey, maybe we deserve this shit.
Like, was this the original ending or was the other part? Because she's got like
Yeah, she
different
looks different
hair.
there.
She looks
Yep.
younger here than she does at the beginning of that. That could be sleep deprivation makeup, but they've been doing a terrible job of that. So, okay. So now we find out.
Dr. Frankenstein's journals. Uh, Clown
Yeah.
mask, huh?
Yep.
Oh no. Do you like bicycles? Uh, oh, she has a picture of that in her room.
And I don't. I mean, never did it get this drug out in the
No, it was.
originals. Like,
It didn't have to be because it was such a simplistic. You know, the story was
yeah,
basic. It if you're gonna retell it, there's no way of really expanding it without doing all this extra shit.
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
so yeah, we have to make him this evil. Murdering kids wasn't enough. He was dirty, dirty, dirty. You know, it would have
See,
been
like,
so cool. What?
no, what are you
Hmm?
thinking? What are you thinking?
No, at the time this was made, if like Chris Hansen steps in there, that's why I've been called in. See, we heard about this guy, Freddy Krueger, and he's a predator.
They should have done like this. Should have that should have been what's her face's plot and the other two's plot.
Hmm.
Like they should have. They would have
Found out
needed
all this
a
shit.
yeah. They and then these two had to like retrace the steps. What I'm saying is they should have written a better movie, but that's one
Yeah.
thing they could have
Overall,
done. Yeah,
yeah.
just in general, they should have tried to make a better movie than this, and not cast Kyle Gellner. He's not cutting it. Everyone, that'll protect you.
Oh, so now he has to die.
Yep. Kiss it, kiss it. We've got good breath after 5 days without sleep.
that that medicine pill breath.
Mm-hmm. Just empty stomach.
Uh, wait, don't fall asleep in the Freddy lair.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
But she's got the necklace on.
Right. She'll be okay, but now he's got to go. Wait, they're not gonna waste him like Johnny Depp at all.
Man, Friday the 13th is so much better than this. Like,
Because
there's running, there's
they
fucking
didn't
running
try
in
to
it.
yeah, they just didn't try to deviate from there's not much else you could do with Jason. Freddy is supposed to be like the infinite, you know, and then you this is what you this is what we get.
This is their big swing.
They both end up in a nightmare and he accidentally decapitates her. That would be a killer ending.
Well, I assume we've got some terrible jump scare ending coming for us too.
They better not do what they did in the first movie.
That's the secret,
Oh.
Cap. I'm always angry.
That shot looked like a Freddy versus Jason shot.
He wasn't in Freddy versus Jason, was he?
Oh,
Kyle Gelner.
no, I don't think so.
That would have been
No.
more age appropriate for him.
Ow. Well, he ain't even
No.
weak.
Yep.
He didn't even try to fight. Jeez. Or
Maybe he's
maybe he's
not
not
dead
dead.
yet.
Uh,
Yeah.
wait, this isn't it, is it?
15 minutes? I don't
Mm,
know.
I just want to know, was it really just Dragon Tattoo that put her on? Because I haven't seen anything else with Rooney Mara that, like,
Yeah.
to the point where she's this amazing, every time her name comes up.
Um, has she done like TV that impressed?
I don't know.
I just feel like why wouldn't you get
Matter of fact,
Elizabeth Olsen?
she she did a Law and Order SVU. She was a mean girl who picked on fat kids because she was a former fat kid, and the fat kids ended up like beating her ass or some shit.
Re up.
And even in that, she wasn't so great. No, it's the house is kind of the house.
Mm,
Oh yeah, okay.
oh, okay.
They did that in the original.
Jesus Christ. Uh, well, some of these sequences, you're like, they clearly.
Oh wait,
Oh wow.
really?
Um, some of those effect sequences, it's like they clearly did them for like they clearly did a nice sequence so you could do it in the trailer.
Yeah,
and then but it doesn't have anything else going. Like,
because all the walking shit, I could see that in
yeah,
the trailer. And Jackie Earl only looks scary when he's not standing all up on somebody.
mhm.
He's more Phantom of the Opera than Freddy.
Mhm. Kendall Gellner really dead?
Eh. Whoa.
No.
Oh no. You hurt the nightmare guy in a nightmare. Yeah. They haven't even figured out a way to kill him, right?
No.
And another thing, in the original, even though she was beat, Nancy wasn't like Nancy grew a pair over the course of the movie.
Right. She was the one who had the plan, right?
Yeah,
Like, she was
right. She
like,
was always about let's get rid of this motherfucker.
yeah. And that's kind of like what these how these movies always disappointed was is they like didn't ever do more. Uh-oh.
Oh.
You're in the real world now, Freddy Krueger. Have you seen Pulp Fiction? Oh shit. Did he get that from Pulp Fiction? Did they really have the opportunity to
Yeah.
do a scene where he could have been watching Pulp Fiction and they were too cheap? Cool. Just saying.
Wait, hold on. Oh, what?
Oh my god.
Uh, how does this even work?
Well, because this is what they've always tried to do in the movies and never managed to do. They were going to hold on to him and bring him back to the real world and kill him. Uh oh. Uh
Wait a
oh.
minute. Oh,
Huh. I mean,
welcome to my world, bitch. Oh. Oh, but the head doesn't go all the way off. What?
well, no,
How are
because
you still alive, bro?
I know. No, they got to cut off the head so Jason can carry it away, obviously. Like, grow a fucking pair, Platinum Dunes. Like, I would probably,
Oh, burn him. Yeah, there we go.
yeah, there you go. You can set them on fire
Oh, wait.
again.
You didn't. She tossed it.
Yeah.
She didn't toss it on him
No,
so that it would.
no.
All right, so they deserve to die at this point.
Yeah.
You fucking Anakin Skywalker, this motherfucker.
Mm, 6 minutes. Yeah, I bet they gotta. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Mm,
Oh, so Kyle Gallner's gonna fall asleep and get it.
all right, because
Yeah.
is that gonna be the tag? Oh, okay. We gotta have ambulance fight sequence.
You think we're gonna
I'm not
fight?
sure.
I think we're just gonna have him go and her drive off in the ambulance and no
Mm.
resolution.
Oh, it'll be a Freddy ambulance when it drives off.
Mm.
What?
What, seriously? But there was no blood. We heard that.
Uh oh.
Yep.
It's a you for real.
Hmm.
Eh.
Hmm.
Hey, what happened to Clancy Brown? Did he die?
He just didn't want to be in the movie anymore, so he didn't come back for shooting. He said,
Am
"No,
I
thank
done?
you. I
Am I
will."
done here? Where's the check?
Connie Brighton and I flipped a coin and she lost. So
Oh,
mm.
God.
Oh dude, 4 minute end credits.
Oh yeah,
They
because
they were
visual effect.
trying to get to that fucking 95.
And look how slow they're rolling.
Oh yeah. This is not a 4.5 minute song.
No, they got to have more score. Why are they playing this anyways?
This can be the new song.
Oh, that's right, because Mr. Sandman is Halloween.
Yep. They lost that or before they even had a chance.
I think they had one, like an oldie song in one of them. Was it part two?
Maybe. I do not remember part two.
Part two.
I don't remember any of them. It's really bad.
Well, it's just one, three, and four, man. Just like the Police Academy movies.
This is some exciting music.
It's eerie.
Uh-huh.
Platinum Dunes. It sounds like every movie they release.
Much longer.
Well, it's still going. You got to wait till second unit.
Oh, insert shots. Yeah, there you go. Ugh. Hurry up. I'm bored.
Oh, there's the hair and makeup department heads.
who's responsible for what's her face's wig looking hair. Katie Cassidy. Visual effects. Here we go. Come on, visual effects.
Pixamundo.
Negative cutter. Come on.
Oh no, you got to go through the wall of digital artists.
Gonna do that. It's 2010.
Oh, is it? Oh, here we go. Soundtrack.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can fucking own this shitty music. Illinois Film Office.
What? Where shot it? What the? Yeah.
They're gonna say that, and then they're not gonna fucking say a word. What?
Where?
Man, that is rolling slow. That is rolling so slow.
There we go. New Line Cinema release.
Thank you, Michael.
Well,
Bay.
folks, that was 2010's A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes, it was. And so, next week,
they call it a real shit show.
Yeah. I just realized we are in bad luck because next week we will be watching the bad one in the duology because we will be watching Judge Dredd as our next duo. And so, yeah, we've got Dredd in store, or Judge Dredd in store before we have Dredd. So, well, I did not think about that. So we'll have to see after we get through that to see if we want to do something good and then bad, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, don't see Nightmare on Elm Street 2010. There you go. Saved you.
People kind of avoided it back then, anyways.
Saved you 95 and a half minutes.
They didn't even at all. I don't think it got any love.
No, it did not.
Because it came at the wrong time, number one, when people were like, fuck remakes, and they did it anyway.
Well, yeah, because I think by 2010, you'd started to have the initial Blumhouses, right? And so yeah.
All that Annabelle and all that shit.
Yeah.
Hideous. Any horror movie with fucking
Patrick Wilson.
His name is Patrick Wilson.
And Rose Byrne, still cannot motivate myself, but still, I'm just like, really, Rose Byrne? It's such higher hopes. Yeah, so next week's is Judge Dredd. 1995 was going to leave bat wings on the floor, was going to be a hard PG-13. You were going to think it was R-rated, but it wasn't. It was PG-13. It was the first time we heard that, which honestly, it took until, I would say, the first movie that really had a bunch of kill 'em up action with a PG-13 was probably Die Hard 4. I mean, because they just didn't put in the squibs or whatever. So
that's when people just fell over like the old school.
Yeah. So but yeah, so that'll be next. And then we are conceivably done with Friday the 13th for a while. It's going to take something. Nightmare 2025. M. Night Shyamalan's New Nightmare, and we'll be back. But otherwise, it's time for a break.
Yeah, we may cover for no reason later on.
I mean, there are, but yeah, it's going to be.
You know, we still got Halloween coming up, and
yeah, who knows? We'll see. We'll see what we come up with. Yeah. But don't expect a fill-in season for Nightmare at this point.
No, I'm nightmared out.
Yeah. All All right, everybody. I don't think you got anything else on this experience.
No, no, it's best dead and gone. Uh, you know, the effort all around was half-assed. I mean, I'm sure Jackie Earl Haley was expecting more out of it, but
You know,
they
don't.
failed him.
Yeah, they did. You know, don't trust that agent, Kyle Gellner. Don't trust your agent.
Yeah, Kyle Gallner, who, yeah, like you said, still playing a 19-year-old douche in 2025. What he wasn't he in? He was in one of the Halloweens, and I think didn't he show up in one of the Screams?
I assume so. He did a fucking streaming series, like no joke. He did a streaming series in 2020 or 2021 where he's like 35 and he's playing like a 17-year-old.
Oh,
Like he ages in the show, but never like it's not like yeah, it's just
right. It's time to come up, Peter Pan.
so yeah. Well, anyway, next week, Judge Dredd, starring Sylvester Stallone, Armand Desante, and Diane Lane.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
Forgot she was in that.
there you go. And you get a cat fight because it was 1995. So, night, everybody.
Night, folks. Don't dream.
Ah, dear Andrew and Dee, what a treat. With Nightmares duology, we take a seat. First, 84's classic, a horror delight. Then 2010's, oh, what a fright. Jackie Earl Haley as Freddy, you say, but the magic just seemed to slip away, directed by the one who shot Nirvana's fame. But alas, the film couldn't carry the same. Judge Dredd's next on the docket, oh my, with Stallone's gruff voice and Diane's sly eye. The 95 spectacle, full of camp and might, will surely give our listeners a night. So here's to Andrew and Dee, steadfast and true, bringing us commentaries, always something new. From Elm Street's terror to Dredd's harsh zone, with 709 Meridian, we're never alone. To Freddy's failures and dreams forlorn, next up, Dredd's... world where heroes are born. So join us next time for another ride with Andrew, Dee, and Fake Willie by your side.